Our use of camera angles developed and challenged the forms and conventions of real media products. Our chosen genre was hip hop / alternative rap, which in their music videos use a lot of close up shots of rappers' faces, usually low angle to give a sense of power and elevation to the rapper. Rap music videos also use many panning and following shots to either show the riches the rapper was gained, e.g., women or cars, or a gritty urban setting giving a sense of hardship in past/present. In our music video, we also used many low-angle close-up shots while we were rapping the verses. This means the audience watching the video are focused on the words the artist is saying, with the low-angle aspect giving a sense of importance to the words and a sense that this rapper seemed powerful and therefore should be listened to. We challenged the conventions of a typical hip-hop music video using many mid-range still shots. We usually use these shots during points in which we wanted to use visual representations of the lyrics, either to show a deeper meaning to the lyric or for a comedic effect. For example, one of the lyrics spoke about a drag queen on a trampoline, which we depicted literally by using a mid-range shot of a drag queen jumping on a trampoline. Despite many hip-hop music directors looking down upon the mid-range shot, we used it in a way to create visually pleasing images and to create humour from a fairly light-toned song. We also developed forms and conventions by using the over-the-shoulder shots and the 180-degree rule to depict a loose narrative through the song. The opening of the song sounded as if a sergeant was shouting orders to his soldiers, and therefore we created a small scene during the call and response part of the music video using a close-up for the sergeant and an over-the-shoulder shot for his soldiers. I feel this was a development as many hip-hop music videos have used small skit-like scenes which are normally shown before the music actually begins, much like in many of the Tyler Creator songs. But as we managed to merge our scenes into the song itself, meaning we gave audiences a visual representation of how we read into the lyricals to give a different spin on how the original artist might have intended. So our use of mise en scène used, challenged and developed the forms and conventions of real media products. Hip-hop mainly originated through black origin in the slums of the Bronx during the disco era. This means most rap and hip-hop today is still predominantly coming from the black community, who have come from very poor backgrounds, giving the gritty urban feel its target audience loves. In our video, we had access to neither black actors or a gritty urban setting, and therefore took the approach of humour instead of portraying ourselves looking silly, taking ourselves too seriously, much like Goldie looking Chains or the Beastie Boys. This sparked the idea for our costume. All three of us wore camo jackets to link our characters in with the soldiers we played at the beginning of the video. One of us chose to wear a authentic outfit you might find a rapper wearing, with lots of gold chains, a big puffy jacket and a hat. One of our other characters completely went against the forms and conventions of hip-hop videos by wearing a massive Indian headdress and steampunk goggles, and our last character sported a backwards cap. Our use of costumes meant our audience not only got a clear difference in tone from the opening, but also the light-hearted tone of the song itself, meaning they can enjoy the visual aspect of all these different costumes without reading too much into what they mean. We try to find areas which do look gritty and urban, with dark alleyways and walls covered in graffiti. This then follows the forms and conventions of a rap video, creating the gritty feel the audience desires, while also creating a humorous aspect as the context of our outfits in the music video, being middle-class white boys pretending to be gritty and urban. The editing of our music video also used and challenged the forms and conventions of a rap video. A typical rap video contains lots of cuts to show a difference in location, time and feeling. This was very apparent in our music video, as we used a lot of cuts as a way to show a difference in location and time, but also to swap between which characters were rapping to give the effect we were all rapping the song at the same time. We also challenged the forms and conventions by breaking the visual characters, rapping with many different pieces of either found footage, online or visual representations of lyrics we filmed ourselves. This gave more edgy feel to our piece through the old film style of the found footage, giving our video a more retro feel, while also keeping audiences on their toes and wanted to watch again due to its unpredictable nature by not boring viewers with the characters just rapping into different locations. Our media product and the auxiliary text is very effective as we researched thoroughly into our media conventions and we knew exactly what we needed to do when filming our product. When we started filming our final piece, we made sure that we used a variety of different camera angles and shots so that our piece was effective and professional. When we look up into the conventions, we made sure we made a direct plan and storyboard for when we started filming. It was important that we stuck to the plan and the storyboard as we needed our production to be professional and we need to know what we were doing so that we did not make any mistakes when filming or planning. When choosing a location to film, it was important that the location was right for the genre of our music video. Therefore, we chose to film in an urban area and also filmed a couple of scenes in a rural area. We chose to film in Fordingbridge and St Leonards, as they are both way different locations and they would suit the style of our song. When we were looking up at the lyrics of our music video, it was hard at first to understand the lyrics of the video. However, after a while we began to understand it. The audience feedback we gathered were mostly very positive from both our intended audiences.
Harry, so where are we today?
Hi, we're in the Burgate School and Sixth Form Centre, just trying to get a couple of interviews on our music video and what the general public think of it. So, let's go. Oh, excuse me, young lady.
Oh, hi!
Just want to do a couple of questions on what you thought of our music video.
Wow, your music video was really cool. I
Yeah.
really liked the big headdress and, the gun with the bang.
Yeah,
That was
excellent.
cool.
So, what could we improve on for next time?
Well, I didn't really get the stock footage with, the kind of dungeony scene with all the women tied up.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
it was good. I liked it.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
That's alright. See you later.
What did you think of our music video and why?
So I thought that the costumes were really colourful and nice and kind of matched the bumpy and bubbliness of the music and kind of fit the genre. And I also liked the camera angles, which were really nice when you're walking around. Only thing I didn't like was the darkness at the end. I think that could have been brightened up a little bit.
Okay.
A recurring issue with our piece was that many people found the video was too dark in brightness, which meant that the last few moments of the video, many people couldn't see the characters' faces. This then was understandable as for audiences as it contrasts with the visual focus of our music video. We found the problem was a combination of grainy film-like filter we had put on our music video and the last shots which were filmed later on in the day. As it began to get dark, we learnt that we needed to double check our piece after rendering and publishing it, as the problem could easily be fixed by turning up the brightness of the video in our editing process. Microsoft Word to create our plan and to get a template for the storyboard. This helped us create a detailed plan and storyboard, and it took less pressure off our group as we could get things done effectively. When choosing a location to film, we used Google Maps. This gave us a clear idea of where we should be filming and where the best location would be to film our product. We also used the website Quickie survey to create our surveys for our research for people to do. As this was online, more people could have access to the survey, which gave us the best chance at finding and gathering answers. When filming, we used a camera and a tripod. As we used this, it made filming increasingly easy to get different shots and camera angles. Also, when filming, we used lighting from cameras. This allowed us to create different moods for the film and enabled us to have the perfect shot.
When doing the construction and evaluation stage, we used Sony Vegas movie software to create our final piece. This allowed us to easily and quickly produce our product. As we edited with the software, we were able to make the lip syncing perfect and make our product professional as possible. When researching the genre, we used the internet and Google to find our song and genre, as there were websites that had lots of different uncopyrighted music, so we were able to find the perfect song for us.